One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Stanford's offense will have the football first. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Cardinal! Once he got some room, it was over. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So Boston College's offense will go to work for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job. Rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good...
There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. Now here on second down, see if they can go up top. Throwing right. The sure hand, it's good. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Leaves it with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
Man, when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Stanford wants to push the pace.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Stanford going back to work with another first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all.
Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Stanford!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
To the ground. He's got it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. Boston College will send out the punt team, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. The early scripts have worked. Add to this 14-7 lead. They want to run it left here. He's past the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Stanford quickly to the line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Runs through the tackle.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense.
12 and set up in the red zone. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown!
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. The safe call of the wide receiver screen.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
To the air on second down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to run it across the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to pop the draw. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Let's go! Let's go!
Here's the handoff. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Quarterback gets enough. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
With the run on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
To the air on 1st down. Working that left side now. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Stanford wants to push the pace.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's
turning it on. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Stanford! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Pittsburgh has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. They're trailing by 14 to Georgia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Boston College lining up to punt this one away.
Number 15, on to punt it away.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
It's complete on the right side. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
He's brought down to pick up that 1st down. He's got him. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's why it's important offensively. They're going to have to do a better job running the ball and getting positive yards early in the drive. You can't be in 3rd and long living in those situations against this defense because they like to play dime personnel. And with those faster guys, they're going to blitz, and they're going to match speed with speed. It's a nice way to combat the mobile ability this quarterback has, now setting up 4th down.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill.
Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. There he goes! A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The lone back's got it. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's the pressure. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. A long way to go on 4th and goal. Wants to go up top. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Takes it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He'll do it himself. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Intercepted for the 11th time. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway and now they're in business. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Stanford now has it in the red zone.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinal.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. we might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Pitt looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. So unlike this program. They're trailing by 25 to Georgia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got the back in the middle. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's good. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Right back to the well. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Going to swing it on second down. Swings it out to the flat. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Boston College right back to the line. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Turning it on! Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Now from inside the red zone. Oh, they're after it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Got a man. It's Hurts. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. They're working that left side. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Quick strike complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackle is made at the 20 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Got his man on the right. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Boston College. And they take it in for 6 more points. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Marches ahead. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. So they start in a great spot, move the ball 34 yards. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. The handoff, keep working on that clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. Across the 25, he's got room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. What a disappointment. No good. And despite the missed field goal, guys, there's a bright side. They're still up by 16.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Hurts. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hurts. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.